Well, thanks for joining us for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Eric Granstrom filling in for Dan for a few moments here anyway, so we could talk basketball. In fact, brand new basketball coming to the Wenatchee Valley. We're going to talk Wenatchee Bighorns. And joining us now in studio, we have the one, the only, Sterling Fornier. Did I get that right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Chelan, pretty much native, right?
Yes. I've been in Chelan since 4th grade, so
Well, yeah. Okay.
my best memories are there.
Unless you're you're not 18, I don't think.
No,
So
no.
okay. All right. Sterling's here. What's your role with the Bighorns?
So I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, and then I'm also a team market owner. But primarily I do the marketing and social media.
Okay. For those that are just dropping in out of outer space, Wenatchee Bighorns. What's that?
Yes. So Wenatchee Bighorns, we're a professional basketball team, and we play in the TBL. So the TBL has been around for 5 years. Evelyn Magley is our CEO. This is a very historic league, actually the first male professional sports league that has been owned by an African-American woman. So that's super cool, and we're excited to bring basketball to the Wenatchee Valley.
TBL, the basketball league.
Yes.
I love that.
I know. It's very easy to remember. I like it a lot.
So talk about going from an idea to becoming something, to becoming a team, to be playing at the Town Toyota Center on March 2nd.
Gotcha. So this idea has actually been around for quite some time. 2020 was when this started getting formed. And Anthony was one who was the primary driving force behind that. However, COVID happened, and then time got pushed back a little bit further, and that really gave an opportunity for me to run into Anthony and for him to bring me on, and then Chase as well. And for the past 9 to 10 months, we've been working really hard on cranking this out and getting all of our work done, 12 to 14-hour work days every single day. And then we finally went live with this and put it out to the public about 2 months ago. And it's been going really well since then. And we've built up a full roster. We haven't released the full details on that yet, but we're really excited.
So who are these guys that are going to be playing for the Bighorns, and who's in this league?
So we have one guy from Wenatchee, Brandon Porter, who works at Cascade. And then probably about 50 to 60% of our team is also sourced from Washington. And then we have a very wide swath. The rest of the players have played overseas, or they're from other parts of our country.
So are these fresh out of college guys that didn't go to college, guys that maybe bumped around in other professional leagues that are still trying to hang in there? I mean,
it's all of the above. So we have some guys that have played in professional leagues already. My favorite player, his name is Jalen Smith. He is he played overseas in China. Really athletic guy, super good ball handler, just all around good ball player. We've got guys that are fresh out of college, some guys that tried to make it into the NBA draft, but they need one more year of developmental work. So we have players from everywhere, but all of them are really good.
So is this league plumbed into the NBA at all, as far as scouts are watching what's going on here?
Yes, certainly. So within the past 5 years, 33 people that have been involved with the TBL, whether it be coaches or players, have made it to the G League or to at least higher positions in the NBA. So it's definitely a feeder league and a great opportunity for these players.
So if you have guys that you've already figured out who's going to play, then you got to have a coach. You have that in place too, right?
Yes. Our coach is Don Sims. He has 40 years of coaching experience, which is crazy because that's almost twice as long as I've been alive. So he knows the game really well. I've talked to him. He's dialed in. Like the first day that we brought him on, he booked all of our plane tickets for the away games. He's got all of the buses booked, the hotels. He's ready.
Been there, done that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of nice to have a guy like that. All right, so March 2nd, Town Toyota Center. Who's in the league? Is this? I know this goes nationwide, but is there like a West Coast version of the basketball league that Wenatchee's going to be a part of?
Yes. So we are part of the West Division. We have 9 teams in our division, and our primary closest opponent, I suppose you could say, would be Seattle. But there is a team in Vancouver as well. We'll go to Salem, and we'll even go as far as San Diego to play the Sharks for our away games in California. It's going to be fun.
Now, this guy's been busy doing some social media stuff, and I wanted to play that. In fact, we're just going to load it up here and just let it run. He already knows what it is. You haven't probably seen it unless you've been hanging around social media. So here we go. This is the man who's talking about what's coming and a unique way of introducing you to basketball with the Bighorns.
Hey, didn't see you there. Have you heard about the new professional basketball team coming to Wenatchee? The Wenatchee Bighorns? They're going to be playing on this court right here in the Town Toyota Center. First game, March 2nd, 2023. Inaugural season. We're really excited to bring you guys the best basketball that Wenatchee Valley has to offer. We'll see you guys there. Close enough. I never go to bed without my Bighorns blanket. Anthony, could you pass me my pillow? Thank you. Much better. Good night. Good night. Hey guys, in honor of Wenatchee Bighorns hitting 500 followers, I'm gonna do 500 push-ups. Let's get this started. You guys ready? I'm gonna need to take a break. We'll check back in a little bit.
6.5 hours later.
498, 499, 500. And with that, you guys can get your tickets at WenatcheeBighorns.com. First game, March 2nd. We'll see you guys there. It's time for a jog. Let's go.
So did you actually do 500 push-ups, or was that a little camera magic there?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I did not do 500 push-ups. And I will say, so for that last segment where I was at 498, 499, I was planning on doing that with one arm. Mm-hmm. However, it was like 20 degrees out. I was freezing cold. I did one rep and I almost snapped my elbow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even kidding. So it was a dangerous moment. I was like, yep, I'm just gonna stick to doing 30 push-ups or so, and we'll just do some editing magic.
So you could see there that, you know, this is Instagram, Facebook. You guys are pretty much all over the map, right?
Yes, so we haven't really been super heavy on the TikTok so far, just because we want to have players actually playing the game for that kind of content. And since it's our first season, we don't have anything to use from the previous season, but we're going to be super active on YouTube as well and TikTok as soon as our season actually starts.
So this is Valentine's Day today. So tomorrow is a big day for the Bighorns and for the basketball league, right?
Yes, so all of our entire roster is going to be coming in, and we're going to be playing a bunch of inter-squad games, and we actually have a little bit of a surplus of players right now. We're only allowed 10 active players and then 2 reserve players. So right now we're sitting around like 17 to 20 different players. So this camp is really going to determine, you know, who kind of stays on that active roster and then who might be more of a reserve player.
So obviously Town Toyota Center is a busy place.
Yeah.
You're going to play a lot of your games in the first part of the season there. Where are you practicing though? Because I'm sure they're not going to leave the court up all the time.
Yeah, definitely not. So we're going to be practicing at Wenatchee Valley College.
Okay. And I see that towards the end of the season, you're going to be actually playing some games there, or a game there, or how's that work?
So we are going to be playing a few. So we have 10 games at the Town Toyota Center, 13 total for our home season. 3 of those games are going to be played elsewhere. So 2 of those are at Eastmont High School, and then right now we're looking to negotiate where we want our 3rd location because we're doing a Family Valley tour. We want to be involved with as many schools as possible. So we're thinking about Chelan. You know, I'm talking to Coach Joe Harris. Potentially Wenatchee, you know, if that doesn't quite pan out, but it's going to be at one of those 2 schools.
Okay. You're right, let's take a look at the schedule. This is the first part of the schedule that we've got for the Bighorns. There you see it, March 2nd, the first game against the Seattle Superhawks. And you guys are heavy loaded on the front end to playing at the Town Toyota Center. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. We're very excited for that. It's going to be a really fun, you know, 7 to 8 day time frame of getting that stuff set up and changing things out.
So the games basically Thursdays and Sundays, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
Okay, so tell me about that and how that works. I guess that you have to work around your host site schedule too, plus when you go on the road to play these guys.
Yeah, definitely. So our person that creates the schedule, her name is Kelly. She did a fantastic job, you know, and it just so happened to work out that Thursdays and Sundays are the primary days. I know that we have a few other days in there as well, but you know, we're going to take the slots where we can get them. We wanted to bring it to the Valley big, and the Town Toyota Center is, you know, the best venue that you can play basketball in here. So, we're willing to do what we can in order to get in there, and hopefully next season we can get some more Saturdays and Friday games.
Sure. Well, this is pretty exciting. Website's pretty slick. WenatcheeBighorns.com, right?
Yes.
Got to get that right. That's where you can go and actually you can buy tickets right now, right?
Yeah, we have full season game passes on there. You guys can reach out and put a submission form in. And, I will be the one that will be calling you guys. If you guys want to do that, I help you guys choose the tickets. I'll meet you in person, show you guys your seats. It's a lot of fun. And then for single tickets, you're going to have to go to towntoyotacenter.com.
Okay, that's what I was just going to ask you, since that's kind of your host for most of the home games.
Exactly.
Then go through them to get tickets for that.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time. And we look forward to seeing some high-flying basketball at the Town Toyota Center.
We're super excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you bet. It's Sterling Fornier joining us here on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, talking about the Wenatchee Bighorns. And again, it's WenatcheeBighorns.com if you want to find out more information about the team, see the schedule, and then soon they'll be able to tell you about the players at WenatcheeBighorns.com. We'll be back with more Wake Up Wenatchee Valley next here on the NCWLIFE channel.